Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Tonight, going to try some DLSS 4.5 on Cyberpunk 2077. Probably going to be better on a single player game than a multiplayer game. Previously, I did Battlefield 6, little gains, but not much at all. So, if we look at, if you haven't done this before, if you want to try it out, first of all, you want to go to your settings. You're going to want to turn on the beta early access. So turn that on, close the program, reload it, and then you will be on the latest version. Next time you open it, it will update. Then obviously you're going to want to go to your graphics drivers, make sure that you are up to date on the 591.74 released on Monday the 5th of January. This will enable the new 4.5, as it says here, 4.5 super resolution. You can globally set it to every game. I've not done that, but you would just go down to your DLSS and you would go in here and you would custom it, and then you would pick the preset that you would like. Preset M, preset L are the latest versions. I will be using preset M for this one. I'm not going to set it in here because I'm going to set it game by game. So game by game, you would go to programs, you will go down to the game that you wish to play, go down to your driver settings at the bottom here, find DLSS override, go into your custom, or go into it and change it to custom. I've got preset M. I don't know if there is any new, if a 6x frame gen. I highly doubt that I'm going to need the 6x frame gen, but anyway, you would click in there and enable it on DLSS override custom preset M, and then apply it if you wish to do it game by game. I think Cyberpunk and single player games might benefit a bit more from it. Cyberpunk was the first one to update to 4.0. Been a long time since I played Cyberpunk. A very long time. Streamed it immediately when it came out. 2020. It's quite lucky that back then I managed to get a 3090 during the pandemic. So we're going to continue the game. God knows where I am in this game. I haven't done any of the DLC, so I might have to try and do the new DLC. So instantly I'm on 240 FPS. The settings for my graphics are DLSS super resolution, which we know is set to preset M, the new one. Quality for DLSS. Sharpness, I don't know why, but standard for my DLSS through other games, I have always just put it at 75. DLS ray reconstruction, I got turned off at the moment, not sure. So I'm not sure if I can even, if I want to turn it on yet, but for now I won't. Frame gen is on, I've got it at 3 times. Ray tracing on, all of the ray tracing on, absolute psychopath. Path tracing I've not got on yet, maybe I'll turn it on later, see what happens. Everything should be on. All of this stuff I hate, film grain and lens flare, motion blur, turn off. On for shadows, everything should be pretty much maximum. Ultra psycho. So that is what I'm doing. Running at 1440p, not native because I'm using DLSS. Oh, one thing I might need to do quickly, just in case, because YouTube and disable copyright music, so no copyright music, so nice. And I mean, it looks, apart from that, which isn't rendering, yeah, great start. Maybe that's just a random billboard that's not rendering. So get out of this area and go into a busier area. So we're at 250 FPS. Come on, let me in. That looks pretty good. I used to get horrific ghosting when it first came out, and I could see it on the edges of the car when you were driving. It was like a very, very bad blurred effect. But at the time when it came out, you had to play it with DLSS on, and DLSS at the time is not very good. Ghosting was apparent. I'm not really seeing the ghosting that I used to see. So yeah, that's pretty good. No ghosting on the car. Everything looks pretty sharp, actually.
People, fucking run!
Yeah, actually, it's pretty good. Am I getting any tearing? Not that's really noticeable. Nothing major. Let's max out pretty much everything. Oh, where's Ray reconstruction? Let's try that. Then we'll try path tracing and everything. Not got any of that on. What the hell have I done? It's still got 200 FPS.
Ain't easy.
See if I can find something that would be shimmering. It's very tight actually, it's pretty good. These should be more shimmery maybe. Like previously, metal objects were more shimmery. Even the view distance doesn't look like as blurry as it used to do. Let's max out more. Go path tracing. I might need a no. Try that. It might need a reset though. Some of these settings. So with everything pretty much maxed out, 3 times frame gen, still getting 100 and yeah. And then the latency goes up quite a bit. In the latency before I turned path tracing and everything on was like 30, now it's gone up to almost 50 or 53, 52. Single player, not really bothered. Let's have a look around. Nothing really ghosting around the player models. It's much better than the original. I used to see it around the fingers as well. Not really seeing it. Not seeing the ghosting. Another one that would be obvious was Oblivion. I remember playing Oblivion Remastered, and when I had the Lumen created massive amounts of ghosting on my weapons, especially when you were near water. The quality is actually pretty damn good. The DLSS. Ooh, shiny guy. That's rude. Yeah, shiny trousers, shiny arms. I think I can see a little bit. Not bad, but you'd rather play on 8K and DLSS 4 preset K. Yeah, I don't have an 8K monitor, so playing at 8K wouldn't really benefit me at all. I have a 4K monitor, but I never use it. But in the future, with AI technology taking over everything, I suppose the jump to 8K and other resolutions and everything will be pretty easy. I'm not getting much screen tearing or anything. So I had, or I have, a 4K 140 Hz 144 Hz monitor. I just didn't like it. I stopped using it immediately. Just went straight back to 1440p. In the future, I'd probably get obviously in the future I'll get a better monitor, higher resolution, but graphics cards at the moment, like for multiplayer games, there's literally no point. And most of the time I will play a multiplayer game. Single player games, having an 8K monitor would be pretty nice. But competitive, if you're playing anything competitive, it's not worth. You're better off having a lower resolution and a higher refresh rate. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna switch to preset L. What I found with preset L on Battlefield was that it was mainly... It just seemed like it was performance mode. And the M had higher quality. So... Still on quality, still on 3 times. Oh, path tracing disables ray tracing anyway. Everything else is the same. I don't think it's really going to matter too much at all. Whatever preset you choose. This one seems a little bit softer. Definitely seems a bit more softer in the image. Not as, yeah. It's definitely a softer image than before. Not as sharp. Still looks really good though. Just a little bit darker. Have to wait again, maybe because it's gone more nighttime. I'm not going to put frame gen any higher than what it is at the moment. I think 193, 200 FPS is more than enough for a single player game. The more fake frames you add, the more the input latency is going to go up. In my experience, anyway.
Fuck yeah. Nice.
It is looking pretty nice. Noticing any ghosting? So before it used to be on the corners of the car, I could see it a lot more, and on the wing mirrors. Don't have a wing mirror there.
All units in the area. Criminal activity reported in Watson.
That's new since the last time I played. Police were non-existent.
Say, any update on my overtime bonus? Dispatch?
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent. All units be advised. Suspect remains in the vicinity.
Let's pick a random place to drive to, and then see. Hop-in used to be pretty bad in this game as well.
Code 0. I repeat, Code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duties.
Yeah, pop-in is pretty bad. Don't know if that's an actual game issue or DLSS. I don't think it would be DLSS. I think it would be game engine related. My previous setup before, when I played it for the first time, i9 10900K 3090, and I used to get some pretty horrific stutters through different areas. Like traversal stutters every time you went over a certain point. It would hitch quite badly, and then I'd have to do resets every so often as well. Definitely noticing. That's nice. Oh yeah, I'd have to reset pretty much every hour or 2 hours. As soon as you come into this city, the FPS would just get like stuck at 60. Didn't really mind that much. I just had to restart the game every like 2 hours to make sure I got rid of it. But the game was playable. I think I got 140 frames per second most of the time in the main deserty areas, and about 100 FPS in the city. I didn't have any ray tracing turned on. I turned everything off. DLSS on. Yeah, it definitely looks a bit softer in the distance when it's like fading in. Let's quit here. Hopefully I can get back here and see the difference, because I think I'm seeing a bit more softer shadows. Which might not be a bad thing. Some people might prefer that. But I'm pretty sure M was a bit more sharper. It'll be down to preference, because everybody's a little bit different. They might prefer something over the other one.
And you're watching WNS News. New details have emerged on the attempted abduction of Hanako Arasaka at the Arasaka's...
I don't think there's much difference at all. This just runs faster. A little bit less input lag. Fairly similar though. I forgot how bad the map is.
This is Kurt Hansen. The cyber psych
Not gonna let me in there, so it's probably the DLC area. Oh no. Didn't notice that. It's gone black again. Right, image should be back up now. I don't know, I got my arse electrocuted by something.
You're fucked now.
No! Goddamn right!
Know what? You're fucked, whore.
Is this guy shooting the bottles? We're back on Tweaker Geographic right now. Oh, that was a bit. Yeah. Is that the game or is that? Well, I can't rob you. You're not dead yet. Yeah, maybe that's the game. Like frame gen going mad. Probably because of frame gen. Everything else is pretty solid.
I'll make it quick for you. Spare veterans some change.
Oh, I haven't got any health. It plays pretty good. Everything absolutely maxed out. Where can I go then? Where did I put the marker? I put it all the way up here. The only thing I notice the most is the pop in and like that, not fading in very quickly. Right there, there you go, and then it fades in. I'm just going to crash into everything. Seems to be working out well. Very shiny here. A little bit of pop in here and there. And the texture's loading in. You see that popped in pretty bad. But that might just be the game. It's quite an obvious one if you're looking for it. But how much of it is... It looks alright. Oh, is he shooting me now? Whoa, 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 whoa. I was helping you.
Your executives, your leaders, but they are not human, no. But then what, you ask? Reptilians! You can recognize them.
Can't
by
hear him.
their cold blue eyes.
Sorry, Kai. Tried. Yeah, it all looks pretty good. This is preset M, maxed out. There's a lot of things, but seeing massive amounts of ghosting or anything on any of the characters. Except from the pop-in. It plays well. The input latency is... nah. That's the only thing they need AI for, is AI to get rid of all the input latency that is inherent with DLSS and FrameGen. Because single player is not really a big massive issue, but multiplayer games it's going to be an issue. If going forward everything's going to be fake. Oh, hello. Why am I crazy? What do I even do? Everything's definitely shinier than when I first played it. Hmm. They meant to have that many blades, maybe? I don't think there'd be much point in messing with anything else. DLLA. Let's try it. That's basically going back to native. Yeah, ask. What is it, Danny? Massive input latency when I went up to that. Yeah, go on, ask a question. It's a bit shimmery with the LLA. So I'll show you how to do it on Battlefield. So Frame Gen 2 is already built in. I'm not sure if anybody actually has any access to... So if you want DLSS 4, obviously you go down to driver settings, override. Hold on, that's not it. Override, and then pick whatever preset. M or L are the two new ones. So you'd pick whatever preset you want here. I'm just going to leave Battlefield alone with DLSS because I actually prefer not having it on in Battlefield, so it doesn't really make much difference to me at all. But Frame Gen, anybody can turn on at any time. Well, it's 50 series graphics cards, so it's out now for 50 series. It has nothing to do with laptop. You've got a 5080, it's a 5080, it's just in a compact laptop. It will work with all RTX cards, so it will work with your 5080. No problem at all. 100%. Have I lost signal again? Probably. So let's go back and lost signal still no signal. It doesn't matter if it's for laptops. It's for come on, dear. I'm gonna do a DLSS. I just need to actually have a. I might have to. Might have to quit out and reopen it. Quit out. Why have I lost signal? It should come back. Again, it's a beta. So it is only a beta. So they will be getting data through, probably through AI sources that will be telling us, or telling NVIDIA, what improvements to make. Why is my capture card not working? That's annoying. I got an idea. Hold on, let's go in here and then go full screen. Fuck's sake. Display, let's go full screen. Does that work? Yeah, there we go. I've got an X3D, so I shouldn't really be getting high CPU on here. My CPU is pretty chill up here. So if you want to turn it on, you go to your graphics, you go advanced. The game is, yeah, I mean, it's Battlefield, so it's undoubtedly going to be bugged. So you got your frame options in here. Frame limiter, obviously you want off. Multi-frame generation, if you want it, then you go 2x, 3x, 4x, but you will not get 6x because obviously it's not officially out. So the 6x thing won't be coming out. What I have noticed with Battlefield, so reflex, let's show you reflex. I'll turn that off. Maybe I'll go into a game and I'll show you in game how it works. But reflex, so I think if you want reflex, it's in, not in here. Reflex, I think it's here. It's in your advanced. So you go graphics, go down here to your advanced where it says edit, and then reflex is here. So you got enable and boost. Enable and boost basically just overclock. It will just add an overclock onto your NVIDIA drivers. So it'll just enable a boost. Just a game overclock. I don't really want to play a match. I'm not going to play it for them. I'm not playing against bots. I'm just going to... When you turn on reflex, it won't allow you to turn on frame gen. Okay, let's try it in here. So we will go graphics down here. Enable frame gen. And then it's locked. You can't put, so basically what you want to do is you want to turn off your frame gen like that. Enable this first, then enable and boost, or whatever you want to do, and then turn it on. But as soon as you turn it on, it will not allow you to boost. Basically, it's not going to allow it. It will only be low latency mode is on. Enable and boost is basically just adding an overclock. That's all enable and boost does. So as soon as you turn it on, that's game over basically. I found little to no difference. Right, the only problem is if you look up here, what will happen is my my latency will go up. It should work, yeah. It did it to me there, where it basically, as soon as it's enabled now, but say I had it disabled and I turn it on, it automatically, it will automatically turn on low reflex for me personally. But as soon as I have enable and boost, it will go to just normal. It's just an overclock. But what I have found is that if you look up in the top right hand side where it says my latency, the moment that I turn on any kind of frame gen, my latency goes up through the roof. So it like doubles. Actually goes more than double. So that's why I don't really use it. Yes, I've got 300 FPS. Fake frames, obviously. But also, if I turn on... See, I was getting mixed results as well, because when I was streaming with 4.5... So this should just be native for me, okay? So say this is native, and it's telling me now that I'm getting 303 FPS in the top. Right, when I put DLSS 4 on, okay, I was only getting 220. With frame gen, I was only getting 220. So how come I'm in native now? Just DLLA. DLLA native. I've got no upscaling. Absolutely turn off today because I turned it off yesterday because the image for me, I need the sharp image, and I was not gaining anything from 4.5. I was not getting anything. In fact, it was just worse. So it's probably a bug that your mileage is going to vary game to game. So though I'm getting very good gains through Cyberpunk, Battlefield, I don't know if you play Battlefield. I've spent 20 plus years playing Battlefield. It's a buggy experience. It is a new game. Yeah, exactly. You're only having issues with DLS whatever SSS 4.5. It's going to be an engine issue with Battlefield 6. It's probably not going to be your system. So what you will find is that hopefully maybe the DICE might actually do something maybe this year, like put a new map in, fix the netcode, implement DLSS 4.5 into the game, and then you might actually start seeing some games. But like I was saying, if I was to go out of the game and turn on, I don't know, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go out of the game now. Go in here. We're going to turn on the new preset, DLSS override. I'm going to turn on preset M, which is pretty, it looks the best to me. So we're going to turn on preset M, go back into Battlefield. Come on. I don't think it's, I mean, the other day on stream, we can get the stream up later, and pretty much from the start I was only getting 220 FPS, and as somebody at the start of the stream was going, what the fuck, that's got to be wrong, because I've literally just had 300 FPS in native. It's going to be a Battlefield issue in particular. It's not going to be your system. So what is your CPU, Danny? I'm guessing you've gone for an AMD, because that would be, if it's an, what PC is it? Yeah, like now, look, I've got DLSS turn on. Let's go graphics, advanced, AMD, AI 9. Right, so we're going to go DLSS. Let's see. I've not heard of an AI 9. What's its equivalent? Like in a desktop one? Like AM5? It's got to be fairly new if it's got a 5080 in it. So it's got to be like an AM5. 300. But the other day I was only getting 200. Ten cores, 20 threads. So it's got more threads, more cores than mine. Mine's an 8-thread CPU, 16 threads. I just bought mine for gaming though. I'm not interested in going for the massive core count. Did that with the i9s, and the i9s just used to cook themselves alive. I don't think your machine is the issue. I mean, what hertz is it? It's going to be 5 gigahertz, 5.2. It's probably the game in DLSS 4.5. I don't think it's going to be a system issue. Again, you gotta wait. It's very new. It's in its beta stage. So I got 344. Pretty much same system as you, same amount of cores. No, you've got more cores actually. Very similar system. How many RAM you got? 2.2 gig. But yeah, but it will boost. Yeah, I mean mine idles at like 3 and boosts up to 5.2 or whatever it does when it's in use. And you've probably got 32 gigabytes of RAM because that's standard. Obviously, that's like the... Yeah, so you've got a fairly similar system to me. Your performance should marry up to what I've got. Obviously, your 5080 has got 16 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, it must have. It's a 5080. It's going to have 16 gigabytes of RAM. 2.5 resolution, which is very similar to me. The monitor is exactly the same as mine. Yeah, no, yeah, I think you'll find that it's not a you issue. It's a controller guys killing me with aim assist. That's my issue. No, your system is not at fault. It's going to be some sort of DLSS. The only thing I could advise doing would be the annoying, boring stuff of uninstall the graphics driver, reinstall it fresh, and then try again. But I mean, they're just the boring go-to, turn your computer off and dance in the rain for 5 minutes and turn it back on. It would just be uninstall the drive and reinstall it. But I don't think it's going to be an issue with your computer at all. It's just going to be... It's in a beta stage. It's not It's not you. It's not you. It's going to be the program itself not working properly. Yeah, it will be very powerful. It's going to be pretty much exactly what I'm playing with right now. It's just in a very small factor. Obviously, the only problem with laptops, I would say, would be the cooling solution. It's just not going to cool down as much or as efficiently as a PC. That's the only difference with a laptop. It's still got the same power. It's still got the same, you know. There's nothing wrong with a laptop. It's just the fact that laptops just thermal throttle quite a bit because of the heat. As long as it's you can elevate it. There are other solutions to cool down a laptop, but the only difference between what you've got and what I've got system wise is literally going to be the heat dissipation of the heat. It's going to be a little bit harder in a laptop. Performance-wise, statistics-wise, stat-wise, the laptop's just as good as what I've got. Just it's harder for your girlfriend to throw a PC out the window. That's why I've got a window in the roof. In case I upset her and she tries to throw it out the window, it's quite hard to do. It could be, again, yesterday. Not yesterday. The couple of days when I streamed it, I was barely getting 200 and something FPS. Today, for some reason, I'm getting 300 FPS. So, if you go back and watch the previous stream that I did on Battlefield DLSS 4.5. I was using the same thing that I'm using today, and I was getting 220 FPS maximum. Right now, let's see, 220. So yeah, frame gen has helped massively, but we just saw as well that all I have to do is turn off DLSS. I can turn off DLSS apparently right now and get pretty much exactly the same performance. So I would say it's Battlefield. I turn that off. Do I boost that up again? Because I like the overclock. My performance. It's probably a bit glitched right now. I probably have to restart the game, but it should be up at 200. That's where it usually is at my settings. So I'd probably have to reset the game, and then it would be jumping back up to 200. But I've upset it again because it's Battlefield. It probably doesn't like. It probably doesn't like you messing around with the settings and then not restarting. If I restart again, it will probably go back to normal. Probably have to restart my computer. Yeah, there isn't much difference in your settings from low to high to medium. There's literally no difference at all. But I'm not sure if it implements your settings until you've reset the game. Because some days I change something and I get nothing, and then the next day I turn it on and I get more. I would say try DLSS. What other games have you got to test it on? Because I'd say probably some of the best games to test it on right now might be probably Cyberpunk. maybe Oblivion Remastered. What else on here? Oh no, oh no. I've killed everything. Yeah, Battlefield 6 is that. Battlefield 6 is killing my computer. Look at that overclock. Pushed it to the limit. Yeah, let's 5.16. And there's proof the Battlefield is just badly optimized. It won't just be Nvidia. You've got to remember it is very much up to the developer of the game to optimize this setting for the game. Don't worry, I'm on two computers. I've got a streaming PC, so it's not going to turn off the stream. And my PC will restart pretty quickly. What were you getting before? I would just probably turn off DLSS and just go back to how you were playing it before, or not use 4.5. Go back to what you were. Go back to settings that worked for you before, or have you only just got this laptop and it's the first time you've been on it? Yeah, so I would just go back to your previous settings, restart the game, and go back to your previous settings. There's no point in playing at minus 50 to minus 100 or minus 90 FPS. I would just go back to your previous settings, wait for updates, which will be coming. Yeah. So just what's the other thing you could do? Probably have to reset the shaders on Battlefield 6. So for that, you just reinstall the game driver, reinstall your NVIDIA game driver, and then the next time you load in the game, it will reset the game cache. It will load up the shader caches again, and then you'll go back. Just basically reinstall the NVIDIA driver. I just have the issue where this game just does not like to pop up on screen anymore. There we go. Taken months? Jesus Christ, it takes Battlefield like ages to do anything. Where are we? Graphics. I need to go back here and... is it gameplay? Maybe a couple of weeks. It depends if they're depends if they've already been given it by Nvidia. They might actually be able to get it sorted. Should be a fairly simple update. Yeah, reinstall your Nvidia graphics driver, reset the computer. Battlefield, when you open it again, it should reload the shader cache, and then just go back to your normal default. Man, my FPS is gone. Yeah. DLSS 4 is K. Setting K. I believe. Look at me, on 142 now. Yeah, because I need to disable that DLSS now, because now I'm only getting 148. So it's just a bit of a mess. 150. Well, I used to get 200 FPS. So yeah, it's not going too well for this game. At all. So now I'm only getting 142 FPS. A massive downgrade. So I'm having similar issues to you on Battlefield in particular. It's not a very well optimized game. You're not the only one having these issues. I think it's a Battlefield 6 issue. It's gonna vary from game to game, and Battlefield is a game where it just does not seem to want to work properly. Who knew? This guy.
All call signs, take the sector and keep pushing our attack.
I love most of the game. I'm a massive Battlefield fan. It's my my number one go-to FPS. It has been for a long time. Even when I grenade myself and get killed by aim assist controllers.
Our attack on Bravo is underway.
I remember getting invited to the Battlefield Hardline beta during, what is it? Oh my god, what do they call it? Oh my god, I've forgotten what it's called. They only got rid of it a year ago. Oh my god, I've forgotten. What it's called? E3. Was not expecting it, but out of nowhere, just it's pretty good. I get shot from around corners.
Be advised, Alpha's under attack.
Battlefield 3 was pretty funny. The beta on that was hilarious. You pretty much shoot through like everything. Shoot through the rocks. Shoot through everything. You're just dying all the time. Dude, if you're a Battlefield fan, the number one thing that you should be at all times is patient. If you're a Call of Duty fan, you should pray for miracles. Pray, don't expect. Right, now I have to fix this game for myself. Yeah, Call of Duty's been boring since Call of Duty Ghosts was the last one that I think I don't even know why I bought it past that franchise, to be honest. But yeah, Call of Duty's always been pretty boring. It's only fun when your friends want to play it, and when nobody wants to play it, and you haven't got anybody to play it with. There's literally no point. Alright, let's turn this off and see what happens. Surely it can't get any worse. Right, dice. Right, so to turn it off, I'm just going to go use 3D app settings. Apply. So now I should be normal. If there is such a thing. Let's close that. Let's pray for a miracle. Yeah, my friends started. I remember playing it with my friend 2019, and my friends were hating it, and that's when it really started to become obvious the actual genuine problems with the game. So they would always join my servers or just join from me because I had like the best internet, and obviously Call of Duty is so outdated and old that it was like peer to peer, obviously. So they join me. And they hated their experience. They absolutely hated playing with me. And then I had the brilliant idea of like, oh yeah, by the way, it's skill-based matchmaking. And they're like, what? And it's like, so you're joining on my skill and I play a lot of games and you don't. So I joined on my mate's Call of Duty, their characters. And then they were having a good time. And I was like, oh, it's fucking boring. It's too easy. So I basically reverse boosting, but I couldn't play with my friends because they just they hated playing when I was the host. If I was the host, they would have a really shit time and just rage quit all the time and not want to play. So Call of Duty have screwed themselves over, and the reason why people have to reverse boost to enjoy themselves is because the game's shit. Skill-based matchmaking is shit. Doesn't improve anything other than frustrations. Right, so I think Battlefield's fucked. We're frame gemming it. I think we've fucked Battlefield. We've done great. I think we've truly fucked Battlefield. We'll see. No, it seems alright. Back to 300. So yeah, you have to turn off. It does look so much better with all that shit off. I can't wait till they add maps. I can play the game as it is. I don't mind. I've been playing it since it's out, and I've had a lot of fun with this game. I think people with their nostalgia, nostalgia is a massive problem with gaming, and the reason for that is you want things to be as good as they were back in Battlefield, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. That time is over. Nostalgia, people just have too high expectations.
We are attacking objective Bravo.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if the reason that my issue has fixed itself is because fake frames and the AI overlord has tried to make me happy by pretending that I have 300 FPS when I have 100. But they know that how this gamer brain works, and they said higher number equals better experience for the gamer. Keep human happy with high number. I'm just training AI at the moment. These bots could do with a little bit more AI. The only things that are, the only bots that aren't advancing are Battlefield bots.
Our troops are attacking Bravo.
Enjoy it while you can. Jump on Battlefield, right? Take all your frustration out on AI by killing these stupid bots. And make the world a better place. Oh no, I revived one.
Be advised, troop numbers have fallen.
Is it? Is K might be K might be performance mode. I thought it was only M and L though, but K might actually be performance mode. You might be right. Yeah, K is going to be performance. M is going to be like balanced, which I find M to be better for me. And L is higher quality? Maybe I got it the other way around.
Bravo has been secured.
All I know is that for me, my best preset is M. Maybe that's more balanced mode though. Sorry, I'm in the wrong game category as well. I need to change that. I'll just change the title to say Battlefield and everything. So my interesting thing right now would be if I... Oh, my KD's gone down massively. If I turn this off, where am I at? If I'm on like 200, I'm not really bothered. So now I'm back to normal, kind of. 210, 209, 220.
Need attack support to the marked objective.
It might be. I didn't think there was much difference between desktop and laptops. Could borrow the kid's laptop and try it out, but he's only got a 4070 Ti. It's not really an equivalent to what I've got.
Need a medic!
Be advised, we have lost control of Bravo.
I know that 40 series is not doing so well. Because I had another guy in chat saying, I think he had a 4080, and he said it wasn't doing too well. And he was getting like less performance. So it might just be luck of the draw.
Our troops are attacking Alpha.
I try it with my 3090, but the problem is that that system was running pretty bad, to be honest. It was starting to lag out a bit.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
As soon as I put it onto Windows 11, I started having massive issues.
Our forces are heavily depleted.
If you can, revert it, go back to how you were before. That'd be my best advice. I'm quite happy at the moment. No DLSS there, and I'm getting 200 FPS. That would be, for me, I'm not that bothered. I do need the image quality for FPS. Blurry images as well from previous DLSS used to annoy me. Having like 2020 vision and then like seeing it all blurry, it's like I was playing on 1080p. It's quite noticeable for me. I didn't enjoy it.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
Frame gen is massive. Yeah, frame gen is massive with it, but I had massive amounts of input lag with frame gen.
All right, we now control Bravo.
No, that's gonna be... I don't know what happened to my, what's it called? Statistics. It changed. Oh, it changed itself. Yeah, I might try. Didn't really... No. let's see. That's not it. Where is it? Red Dead Redemption 2 could be promising. I also did something else. What was the other one I did? Star Wars Battlefront 2? No, it was Star Wars something. Jedi Survivor. Yeah, that doesn't work because it's DLSS 3. Let's see what this does. That'd be alright. No, your system's not going to be fucked. Don't panic. It's okay. It's not going to be. Go into here. Go back to your override setting and just go to use 3D app settings. Restart computer. You should be fine. It's not 100%. It's not going to fuck your computer up. Oof. Alright, let's go into settings here. So I wonder what this is going to be like. Is it... DLSS, yeah. Let's go for quality. Let's not use frame gen now. You can go back. You can go back to just unclick the beta. Ooh, hello.
Impact confirmed.
Hello. Holy shit, this looks much better. Holy. That's massive difference visually. What the fuck? I haven't even turned frame gen on. What? I think I've got, oh, everything is high and ultra nightmare. Right. Right. Let's just fucking go ultra nightmare. I think it's going to be down to the implementation of DLSS 4 anyway, because it's just basically like an add-on that kind of works, because obviously Nvidia haven't done anything to game companies to make them get ready. Like Nvidia hasn't gotten id Software to do anything to Doom Eternal other than the implementation of DLSS 4 in the first place. I can see a little bit of shit. I can notice some things here to there that aren't great. But I mean, yeah, I can notice some shit. I can notice some shit. Now it looks pretty shit. The moment when you see like, ooh, the sparkly things, you're like, holy shit, the sparkly things look good. I can I can see a lot more noise. I can see a shit ton of noise. Actually, like a lot of visual noise. But it did look pretty good to begin with what did I have? DLLA. DLLA looked fucking sick. Well, it did. Now it looks shit. Yeah, some people you're gonna have to wait for it to officially come out. Again, for a single player game, it doesn't really matter if you frame gen only 20. So if I put frame gen on this, I can notice a lot more visual disturbances now on this game. The first bit looked pretty good. But now I've noticed, as soon as you start noticing something, that is game over. Well, I don't know, actually. I think Battlefield 6 ran better in the beta than it ran in fucking... Battlefield 6 was playing pretty damn good before release. Sharpening. Let's turn sharpening up. Gonna be honest, I think Battlefield 6 played pretty damn good. I can see loads of visual noise on this game though. So again, this game might need a bit more implementation. Maybe if I actually turn that shit off a little bit. Go to 420, my birthday. There we go. Oh, there we go, my birthday. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Is that a magic number? Yeah, that's actually better. There's too much sharpening. Yeah, it's going to be down to the game to implement it properly. If you have a 5090 and you're using DLSS, right? Tells you something, doesn't it? £5,000. Well, okay, gonna be soon to be £5,000 graphics card, and you need DLSS. Shoot his arm off. This game looks pretty sick. I haven't completed this yet, so I might have to actually go back and complete this. This looks pretty good on I wouldn't turn on DLSS super resolution though. DLLA is pretty good. I would advise you put DLLA on Battlefield 6. And the reason I'm going to say that is for visual clarity. I'm not joking. it's not. If you got TAA and you go from TAA to DLAA or whatever I just said, it's fucking incredibly better. Visual clarity goes up a lot. Everything seems so much better. So I normally buy the top range. I've had the Titan X. I didn't have the Titan XP. I went back to the 1080 Ti, but I had the original Titan X. I went for the 3090, and I was very, very lucky to get that when it first came out. Extremely lucky. I built that PC. I had it all pre-ordered. I was so fucking lucky. I decided not to go for the 5090. I normally skip a generation, so I went 3090. 4090s were having the issue with the, you know, setting themselves on fire and spontaneously combusting. Don't really need my house to burn down. Yeah, I mean, I've got house insurance, but I could really do with my house not burning down, so I decided not to buy the 4090, and for the exact same reason I decided not to buy the 50. Now, I would have bought the 5090. The price is way too expensive, and I would pay for it. I would pay for the 5090, but now I'm starting to think maybe there's no point. I'm quite happy with my 5080. I know it's not a 5090. I don't think I need a 5090. I don't really need my house to burn down. I've got a family to look after. It doesn't really look good if I buy something that's gonna melt my house. I think 16 gig is enough, and again, if you're looking at what's happening now, future trends with these companies, and they want to use all of these AI tools, are you really going to need the horsepower in a graphics card when all of the tools that they're going to be producing for the very, very near future, and all of the game companies, all of the tools that they're going to be creating for these games is going to be AI related? Whether you like it or not is irrelevant. We are in the age now that, you know, this is the age of AI. This is the reality of the situation, and game engines are going to be AI based. Everything is going to be AI based. And that's probably going to include your graphics cards. These might be some of the last generations you buy with pure horsepower. And you're not going to need the RAM. You're really not going to need the RAM, because the supercomputer has all the RAM. All you do is just upload onto a fucking server that has your game on it. And I guarantee you that's going to be the way. That is going to be the future. You are going to have a rental service for your fucking graphics drivers. And how much you can afford will be the performance that you get. Don't have money? Play at 360, Xbox 360 levels of graphics. So yeah, I don't think hardware is going to be, and you know hardware is not going to be a thing. All you have to do is look at trends. And if you look at gaming trends and you look at the subscription service, everything is going subscription. And that's not going to be any different to your hardware. It's like a car nowadays. People don't buy cars. People don't have the money to pay £70,000 for a car. You are paying a subscription to rent a fucking car. You are paying a subscription to rent your fucking house because you got a mortgage. You don't buy nothing, you rent everything, and that's how they're going to go. The only people that are going to be buying shit in the future is going to be big companies. And the great news is we've taught AI immediately at their conception, at their birth right now, about land grab, because they have literally grabbed all of our RAM and all of our GPUs and all of our storage. They've just had the fucking biggest land grab and the biggest training in humanity ever. They just stole all our gigabytes of land. Way to train them. And I don't think they'll want to share it. This game runs really well on DLSS 4.5. Again, like I just said, what you're doing right now and what I'm doing right now by using DLSS 4.5 is we are training it. It is getting data from us to improve itself in the future. And no humans were paid during this trial. Because this is not sponsored. Ooh. Yeah, Doom works well. Battlefield is not optimized. I would just stay away from it. Yeah, if you are having troubles with it, I would advise basically just getting out of that, reinstalling the drivers and hoping that you can go back to normal until it works. $200 FPS for Battlefield, to be honest, should be a standard. That should be their benchmark. I'm where you are because playing the previous Battlefields, pretty much all of the Battlefields out of the box, like you could get 200 FPS straight day one. Like with the latest hardware, you're always getting 200 FPS. I think I've not played a Battlefield that hasn't been 200 FPS. I would say remove it. I would say your best option, if you're having issues with it and you know you're having issues with it, then I would advise going into your settings, getting out of the beta, reinstalling the graphics driver, reset your computer. Hopefully when you open up Battlefield again, because once whenever I've done an update, what I've done is I've gone straight back into the game and it will reinstall the shader cache from the beginning. Obviously it takes an extra minute because it's doing the shader cache. It should just revert back to normal. So yeah, I didn't have to opt out. All I've done is turn off. I've gone back into, what did I do? I just put it on global settings. That's all I've done. Is I've gone into the game, driver settings, override, and I've just literally gone back to this setting. So that's just going back to the NVIDIA, the standard NVIDIA preset, which is going to be the 4.0 preset. The latest, and that's only for 4.5. And obviously the custom, you've got your custom ones, but I would just use the 3D app settings if you're having issues with it. That will default it back to where it was before. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get much out of I don't think you're gonna get much out of the settings for Battlefield. You gotta remember, if you've been there in the past, that it took Dice LA a lot of hard work and about 2.5 years to fix Battlefield 4. And when you're looking into like settings issues that are inbuilt into the game engine, good luck. Good luck. By the time they do anything meaningful to fix any massive issues, the chances are they're working on another game. What I would advise you do, you have the exact same PC that I have, okay? It's in a laptop form. Right, what you want to do is pretty much copy my settings that you see on here. And you should be getting near on the exact same that I'm getting. So take a screenshot or whatever it is you're gonna do. I would copy the settings that I've got. You should be near on 1-to-1 from what I am. And if you go into this setting with the DLSS and everything that's in here, again, copy this. Let's go enable and boost. DLLA, I would advise 100% DLLA is better than TAA in every single way. Frame gen, if you want it, use it. If you don't, but I don't need it. I've got 200 FPS. I'm happy. And I'm running in basically native. So almost 200. Consistent, quite consistent. Right, I'm not in casual, am I?
We are targeting objective Bravo.
I need to I don't think I can change my title in it. I can change it later.
We have secured Bravo.
Yeah, go back to global settings. Then TAA, copy the settings that you've seen on my screen. So go back on my stream. Just copy the settings that I've got. You should be getting near on the same performance that I've got. 100%. You've got 5080. You've got the same amount of RAM. You've got pretty much the same system that I've got. I would advise that you use the settings that you just saw on my screen. Maybe you turn on 2 times the frames gen if you want. Then you will be getting 300 FPS. But yeah, with the same system as me, there's you should have no issues whatsoever. Maybe you can't do... I would say maybe the only thing you might not be able to do is go for the boosted because of the power. I'm not sure. Don't have a gaming laptop. Maybe you can't do boosted because of the power restrictions, because obviously I've got a 1000-watt plus power supply. So you might not be able to push your graphics card as high in that regard. I don't know. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. I don't know what power restrictions you have on your graphics card. Like overclocking a laptop might be a no. Pretty sure you can. Yeah, so maybe that's the reason why you couldn't have the enabled and boosted. It might not overclock. Holy. Yeah, thank you for being here, Danny, anyway. Hopefully I can help. I'm not an expert on laptops, but I know that you should be doing pretty well on your performance with that spec. Oh my god. Great. Aim assist. Yep, that's 100%. It'll only get better once the graphics drivers and the game companies themselves actually implement the changes per game. And that will happen. Wow. Brimstone, that's a pretty good name. Yeah, just get back to the previous settings that you had before. I'm not going to go too many into... I mean, I have got some different settings for my drivers, high performance mode and stuff like that, but I mean, that's all just kind of shader cache, ultra low latency, which is actually in the Nvidia app. But I don't really share them kind of settings because I don't want to mess somebody else's computer up. You can quite easily find them on YouTube for maximizing performance. But again, I don't know if that would work for a laptop, depending on the power options. Yeah, aim. Need to aim better there. I'm pretty sure you could put it in high performance power mode. It won't, if you go to the setting that I put before, it will not be DLSS 4.5, it will be DLSS 4. That's just, you'd have to click latest for it to be on DLSS 4.5. If you just go global settings, it will be DLSS 4. It will just go back to the recommended driver settings. The beta is like optional. Latest. Oh, there's a cave troll. Run away, run away. Oh, I'll throw my mouse. That's pretty close. Unbelievable. Okay, I'm stuck inside the rubble and the rocks. That's aim assist. Fuck me. It's not going to be hardware, it's just going to be Battlefield. Same old story. You know what made me feel better? If I didn't get killed by fucking aim assist controllers. Holy shit. Wow. What the fuck was that? Like, I literally got aimbotted there. Yeah, I'll quit out and I'll show you again. And then I'll change my game title and everything. But yeah, maybe going back to them settings. Obviously, you've seen that if you put frame gen on frame gen 2, I wouldn't go any higher. If I'm being honest, all you get is input latency. All I get personally is more input latency. I would not bother with it. The more input latency, the worse it is. So two times is where I would draw the line on Battlefield. For me personally, it's still doubling my input latency. I want to try and keep that low. So things I would advise to do would be, again, going back to your settings, about turning that off, reinstall your drivers. When you go into here, I would advise that you go into your driver settings and make sure that you've got this on this setting here, and that would put it back to 4.0. If you go latest, then that's going to be 4.5, and if you go custom, then you're picking whatever preset you want. I would pick use 3D app settings. The 3D app settings, that is just going to be your standard 4.0, and then reset. You should be fine. It should just revert back to how it was before you turned on 4.5. Make sure as well you didn't do it in your global settings. So in your global settings, go back here, make sure that it's in use 3D app settings default, and you haven't accidentally just put it on your global settings. Well, your global settings will basically, that will just put it on every single game. I wouldn't advise putting it on every single game. I would advise doing it game by game, because again, you could run into Battlefield issues in general. But yeah, that's what I would advise doing. Right, I need to go get a drink. I haven't moved around for like 3 hours now, so I'm gonna go quickly get a drink and go toilet. Hopefully that resolves your issue, Danny. Alright, thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting, dude. I'm just gonna go get a drink, go toilet. Oh, what do I play now? Do I just stay on Battlefield? Might as well now. Should change it on Twitch as well. And let's turn on frame gen. Why not? Screw it. Since I had 300 fake frames. Lovely. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Scared me for a minute there.
Be advised, hostile attack is imminent. Defend your objectives and deplete the enemy forces. The sector is lost. Mobilize new lines of defenses.
Aim assist. Ooh, who knew? Couldn't tell. Honestly, no idea that that was aim assist. Oh.
Final sector is under attack. Stop the enemy here, or we lose all territory.
Okay, I would say the frame gen is actually not bad for Battlefield 2. I mean, it's alright. That's embarrassing. Ooh, there's a sniper all the way out there.
Attention! The enemy are attacking objective Alpha.
We need defensive support on the marked objective. Be advised, we are close to failure. I need all units engaging now.
So yeah, that would be my best advice to anybody playing Battlefield would be, at the moment, do not use DLSS 4.5. It's not working as intended. It's not good. Stick to either native or DLSS 4. Don't know about DLSS 4 because I'm not using it. And I would stay on a DLLA if you've got an NVIDIA graphics card, 100%, because it's the best anti-aliasing, 100%. And then keep frame gen. I wouldn't put it on too high because you're just going to get input lag. Future frame rendering. I wouldn't bother putting this on because again you're just going to put your input latency up. You don't really want that. You don't want that. You don't want more input latency whatsoever. Do not put that on. Oh, populating with bots. Let's leave. It's almost 3 in the morning, so unfortunately in Europe now it's going to put bots in the game. Wait for Battlefield to actually implement DLSS 4.5 into the game proper through an update. Currently it's obviously not working as intended, so it's not worth it. Apparently someone said that Arc Raiders actually works pretty well.
On enemy positions. Keep pushing until we secure all sectors.
But I'm not an Arc Raiders player. I'm not
We now control Bravo.
not tried it.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Come. I really want someone to run into my...
I need a fucking medic!
That is fuck all playing. There's like nobody playing the match. Oh, screw it, just piss around. Piss around with a sniper rifle. I'm probably only going to play another match or two.
initiated our attack on Alpha. Our troops have neutralized Alpha. Objective Bravo is under attack. Attention, we need defensive support on the marked objective.
Oh god.
I need a medic!
It's not really working, is it? Just go. Assault.
Hostiles have seized Bravo. Our forces have been weakened. We are attempting to capture Bravo.
You potato, I potato.
Medic! Medic!
Hostile attack confirmed on Alpha.
Need a medic!
Need a medic, need a fucking miracle. Yeah, start playing better, to be honest.
The
Well, before I end the stream, I'll say thank you very much for the support. Yeah, it's been very, very good support, very good recently, so I really, really appreciate it. I mean, I can't believe I got like 3,000 views on a video. That's the first ever time I've got over 1,000 views. That's for sure. Lots of likes, lots of comments as well, which is different. Usually I don't get hardly any comments on the video, one or two.
Attention, we need attack support on the marked objective.
So massive, massive support recently, so thank you very much. I'll keep trying. Lucky they're bots, because I'm playing really badly.
Our attack on Alpha is in progress.
I need a medic!
Yeah, we've even gone back up to 375 subscribers, which I haven't had. Well, almost 375 subscribers. That's where I left off. I think I had 400 subscribers
Forces have captured Alpha.
plus in total, but I took a break during Battlefield 2042. Who could imagine?
Get your heads down. There's an enemy sniper in your area.
Oh my god, no, it's just so fucking bad. I'm playing like an idiot, so...
Hit!
Just can't get multi-kill right now, can't do anything right now. One kill die, one kill die. Need to concentrate a bit more on the game and start getting more kills. I can't aim, can't do anything. Hey, dude. I've never been so bad at a Battlefield. Even though I had a KD of 6 point something, I did have. I never felt so bad at a Battlefield as I have in the last couple of weeks.
Underway on Bravo. Marked objective is under threat. Defend the position.
Dead anyway. And dead again instantly. This fucking guy, dude, he melts with that gun.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective. Medic! Fuck! Need a medic! Need a medic!
Troop numbers down to 50%.
Oh, the medic's in the tank, obviously.
Need a medic!
Because if you're in a tank, you really need to be a medic, don't you? Obviously. Like, come on. It's the most logical class to pick. And I'm dead again. Oh my god. Aim assist again. Like, fuck off. Well, I think I just need to get back to the basics now and start chilling a bit more, and I'm struggling, so I'm gonna have to start relearning Battlefield again. Something's going wrong with me. I would never get out sniped before, and now I can't even hit the snipers that are shooting me. I'm behind cover, dude.
We got a man down! He is med supply! Grenade! Get him in!
Dude, fucking revive me. And I don't get any revives. Even when there's a medic literally sucking my arsehole 2 meters away, I can't get a revive.
I'm tracking a hostile tank in the mission area.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I'm hit! I need a fucking medic! Need a medic! Medic! I need a medic!
Right, I'm gonna have one more match. Hopefully I can actually join a full match. Tomorrow I'm just gonna put a bit more effort in and just not run in like an idiot and keep dying. It still says up there that I got DLSS on, even though I haven't. It still says up here.
The enemy forces. Keep fighting. Be advised. Enemy forces are advancing on our position. Defend the sector and deplete their numbers. sniper located in the mission area.
Secure the area. Sectors are
Alright. I just have to stop sniping right now because I can't aim.
Objective Bravo is under attack.
It doesn't matter anyway. I just can't do anything. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Be advised, we have lost
Holy shit, I suck.
Need a medic!
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
That's painful. It's actually fucking painful right now. I can't aim. I can't fucking kill anything.
Attention! Hostile attack confirmed on Alpha.
Before I can even react, I'm dead.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
Is it? I don't know what's going on. Let's just try one more match and just fucking chill. You know what map I actually want to play? Just for once, just on. I'll pick them two. This on attack would be pretty good. So I can chill and snipe for a bit. There we go.
all squads. Begin assault to secure all hostile territory. First sector is your target. Let's take it. Enemy tank operating in your area.
No, I've totally lost my way. I've totally lost my aim. Oh, I'll take the luck. I'll take the luck. It's been a minute.
We're attacking objective Alpha. Objective Alpha neutralized.
Alright, we now hold Alpha.
Let's move!
Be advised, we're taking casualties. I'm cracking a hostile tank in the AO. Tracking a hostile tank in the AO.
We need defensive support on the marked objective.
Doing a little bit better. It's not exactly an achievement. I'm not quite sure how that's not hitting you, buddy, because I'm aiming at you. There is a post in the way, but
Objective marked. We need your support.
pretty sure I should have hit an arm or a shoulder or something. These guys don't like me. Join the queue.
Be advised, enemy sniper confirmed in your area.
3, 2, 1, peek.
Need help!
5
Not bad.
Be advised, limited reinforcements left.
Medic!
Our attack on Bravo is underway.
Mm-hmm.
Friendlies take any more casualties, this fight's over. Our attack on Bravo is underway.
Oh, are you kidding me?
We've secured Bravo.
A goddamn mortar.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Oh man, I feel bad for Foxtrot there. He got killed by the cretinous mortar.
Attack launched on Bravo.
Need a medic!
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
It's a sad day. That one shot me as well, right? I'm pretty sure.
Alright, objective Alpha is under our control.
Huh. One more search, one more game. Or not. Yeah, just not. Alright. That's going to do for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. Obviously, it's been a bit of a mix. Played some Cyberpunk. Tried to help Danny with his issues with DLSS 4.5. In Battlefield 6 in particular. And Doom is actually pretty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try some Doom Dark Ages. with this DLSS preset, because it's actually working pretty well. So I think that's... Might have to start again now. I can't remember where I was. It'd be good to start it again, put it in a... Shouldn't take too long to complete it. Yeah, because this one looked pretty good.
Impact confirmed.
Could be worth playing.
The player has been activated.
Get the settings right on this, it's going to be pretty good. It looks amazing. This game looks damn good anyway, but... Yeah, I want to play through this game now. Particle effects are looking pretty damn good. Again, this is like ultra nightmare settings as well, 150 FPS. Path tracing is off. Do I put it on? There you go. Now it starts to play up. Might need to reset the game though. $70 FPS. That's a massive hit. So that'd be like fucking 20 FPS.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
I think the best option would probably be to turn path tracing off. Let's try though. It feels pretty bad. I don't think you really want path tracing on. It's noticeably bad. Noticeably bad. I would Yeah, that game has potential with DLSS 4.5 over 4, 100%. Right, but as I said before, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Hopefully catch you again in another stream. Until then, good night.